acknowledge the attorneys in this case for their hard work and professionalism that they showed in this case. The attorneys presented their cases very well. For starters, Angela Hock's actions were likely unlawful by her acting as a lay midwife in the home delivery of the Noe's baby. Under Nebraska law, her actions could be seen as the unlawful practice of medicine under the Uniform Credentialing Act and in violation of the Certified Nurse Midwifery Practice Act. Any violation of these acts would be a Class 3 misdemeanor for a first offense. Further, any person engaging in the practice of any profession or business without the appropriate credentials may be restrained by temporary and permanent injunctions. And finally, practice of such profession or operation of such business without a credential after receiving a cease and desist order from the director of the Department of Health and Human Services is a Class 3 felony. Angela Hock, however, is charged with negligent child abuse resulting in death, a Class 2A felony under Nebraska Revised Stat Section 28-707.
Boom.
Also, the court notes that the parents in this case have certain constitutional rights involving their medical choices for home delivery of their baby, although the court recognizes that the parents' choices are not absolute. This court expresses no opinion on whether home births in general are wise or prudent. This is an issue for the prospective parents and the Nebraska legislature. Further, this case is not a civil case where the plaintiff has alleged that Angela Hock acted negligently. This is a criminal case where the state has charged Angela Hock with criminal negligent child abuse resulting in the heartrending death of Vera. There is a vast difference between civil negligence and criminal negligence. While it is true that Angela Hock is not a licensed midwife, she does have education, training, and experience in childbirth. Under the facts of this case, the elements which the state must prove by evidence beyond a reasonable doubt in order to convict the defendant, Angela Hock, of negligent child abuse resulting in death are: 1, that the defendant did cause to permit Vera to be placed in a situation that endangered her safety or physical health, or B, to deprived of necessary care, and 2, that the defendant did so negligently, and 3, that the defendant's conduct in doing so proximately caused the death to Vera, and 4, that the defendant did so on or about June 14th through June 15th, 2019 in Douglas County, Nebraska, and 5, that at said time, Vera was a minor child. Angela Hock first argues that the state has failed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she was criminally negligent. Pursuant to Nebraska Revised Stat, Section 28-707 in parens 9, negligently refers to criminal negligence and means that Angela Hock knew or should have known of the danger involved and acted recklessly with respect to the safety or physical health or necessary care of Vera. Recklessly means disregarding a substantial and unjustifiable risk that Vera's safety or health or necessary care would be endangered in circumstances in which disregarding this risk was a gross deviation from what a reasonable law-abiding person would have done. What makes this case very troubling for the court is to try to separate the rights of the parents to choose a home birth with the criminal charge against Angela Hock. The Noes knew beforehand what Angela Hock was all about, and they chose a home birth. In fact, the Noes rehired her after they tried a home delivery with the first child approximately 1.5 years earlier. At no time did Angela Hock misrepresent herself. Once Vera was determined to be in a breech position, Angela Hock gave the Noes the option of going to the hospital. It is unclear from this record whether Angela Hock knew there was a prolapsed cord. Although Angela Hock did not provide the Noes with all the risks associated with the breech baby, it was the Noes' choice, and they chose to continue with the birth at home. Some 30 minutes or so later, Emily Noe started to deliver Vera. What happened next was tragic. But everyone involved in this case, from the Noes, Angela Hock, Mickey, the firefighters and paramedics, and the doctors and the nurses at the hospital, acted to the best of their abilities to save Vera. In applying the elements outlined above to the case before the court cannot find that the state has proven beyond a reasonable doubt that Angela Hock acted criminally, that is, negligently caused or permitted the minor child Vera to be placed in a situation that endangered her safety or physical health or deprived her of necessary care. The court finds Angela Hock not guilty because the court has found that Angela Hock's actions were not criminally negligent. The court will not address the other issues raised by her. It is therefore ordered that the defendant, Angela Hock, is found to be not guilty. I will file this verdict with full citations momentarily, and the parties are excused.
Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome.
Okay. Wow. There, the defendant, Angela Hock, embracing her counsel, absorbing the reality that she has been found not guilty, will not be headed to prison, will not suffer criminally for the death of little baby Vera. And the judge detailed his line of reasoning here, and basically saying that Angela Hock did everything she could in the moment with her limited skills as the baby was breached. The firefighters were there. They did all they could. Everybody did all they could in the judge's decision. And there was an absolute bringing in his decision of the parents. Mom and dad, he said, quote, knew exactly what they were getting with Angela Hock. They used her before, a year and a half earlier. They had researched it, and the judge also determined that she at no time misrepresented herself as an obstetrician or even a midwife, a licensed midwife. She was an unlicensed midwife, which she told the jury. You can listen. Let's listen in. We can hear and pick up some ambient noise from the courtroom. No, we just lost our just lost the audio there. But this is oh, there's some. There we go. Oh my God.
Howie. I mean, he's pretty that He said he never misrepresented yourself.
That was huge.
That was huge.
All right.